Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're gonna be building a train station as suggested by these people right here. Thank you for your comments. Like always, let me know what you want me to build and I will be sure to do it. I started off with a very simple wall over here with a little window in the middle. Now this wall is going to be the base of what we're going to be copying over and stacking over to the right. So we're going to make a little part of this train station, and then it actually will reduce the build time by a lot because we're going to use world edit. Now I made a simple wall and then I used 2 stone bricks to basically make a line between the window and the wall itself. Now we're making the roof part, and I actually wanted to do stairs, but then at the top I figured let's use slabs, and that point is right here. Like I first wanted to do stairs, but then I figured slabs are gonna work much better. For the thing going up, of course you need to use stairs because you can't have vertical slabs. Unfortunately, I wish that would be so cool, but at the top you can perfectly use horizontal slabs, normal slabs. So I copied over the design to the left. You can of course do this very easily by yourself, just do it twice on the other side. So I quickly filled that up, and then soon we're going to be making a nice little window in the top as well. Now with some beams I'm tracing the roof, so you just want to take out a couple stairs and then trace that whole roof with for me it was cyan stained clay because I like that color and it can represent a beam. It doesn't really matter, and it goes kind of well with the nether brick texture right here, the dark nether brick. It's kind of cool. Then here at the top right now I'm going to be creating the window, but first I copied over this thing to the left as well, so we have it on both sides, and then creating some beams in between, some steel beams or whatever they are. Now that is already looking quite cool, but now we're going to be putting in a window. Now just normal glass on top, and with the slabs around it, it looks kind of nice. It like sinks in. It looks kind of cool. So there's going to be overhangs going from left to right, which I don't know if they're supported by the roof, but there's going to be a wire hanging down from the roof in a minute. I was going for a super simple rail design, which is basically just anvils and then crossing with some cobblestone slabs. That's basically it. Now this part where the people would walk on and wait on, there's going to be benches on, by the way. It's going to be pretty cool. It's going to be made out of diorite blocks, and I just wanted to fill it in quickly and not do everything while world edit, so that was a little bit manually. Then on the left side, on the other side, I have to make a wall as well, of course, but later on I'm going to be cutting it out because I want a piece that people can walk under instead of it being the same on both sides. You'll know what I'm talking about pretty soon. So now this is the moment where I copy that whole thing over. It's a stack command. If you don't know what it is, I'll explain it down below in the comments. Now this thing is stacked 9 times. So in total I have 10 of these so-called units. I basically made like one of them and I stacked it over 9 times. So here you go. I took out that wall and then I made a little piece on the back there. It's gonna be like shops and stuff, and I'm not gonna be making like literally shops, but you could put them there if you want to. So I then made another wall in the back there, and now we have a bunch of pillars going, which looks kind of nice. I like it. Now the little entrance here is going to be a pretty big gate here, and it's going to be connected to like a hallway. It's going to be another gate on the front, and I didn't really spend a lot of time on this outside part because this kind of how-to video is mainly for the inside. Basically the inside of that huge hall where the train would pass by. So I'm not really spending that much time on this outside bit. I basically made 2 sides going left and right, which I'm going to be making right here in a second. Super simple, just have some stone bricks going along the wall just so it's not super plain. Then I had a little roof window in that hallway over there, and that's basically it. Nothing really special, not that big of a deal because you don't really see it. I was going for the inside here, and I just wanted to have a little bonus on the right there. So we're going back to the inside over here, putting in a bunch of lights because it was kind of dark in my opinion. Now these lights don't do a lot, but it definitely gives a little atmosphere and it looks kind of cool. Now later on we're going to be filling in this whole back wall. For some reason I did not complete that right away, so we're going to be switching over with the camera a little bit, but trust me, I'm going to be filling in that whole wall in just a minute. It's going to be done very soon. Now I wanted to put down a couple benches, of course, because people need to wait in here. Now you could put much more in different positions and stuff, but I basically chose to put one in front of the pillar and one back there against the wall, which is kind of hard to see. and I copied those all the way over to the left. Had to fill first, but I fixed that. Now here's the wall, and it's gonna be filled up all the way to the top and have a nice little overhang on the left there with some stone brick, and then make a nice round shape where the train would go under, and it looks kind of cool. So you could connect this to like a tunnel of some sort if you would really like. Now this whole wall is going to be filled out with stone bricks, and of course we're going to be randomizing this because you know me, I'm going to be putting in a bunch of like stairs, and I didn't do buttons, but I could have done that. There could have been another nice addition. So if you want to do that, definitely do some buttons. Buttons are always a great way. Now I'll put in a bunch of staircases and little nice touches, and we're going to be putting in a bunch of plants in the middle here as well. Now I don't know if you guys noticed, but I changed the ground texture to not just like a diorite, but diorite and diorite blocks, so the full block. It gives a nice texture altogether. I also changed up the full and the side brick on the left there on the bottom with some stone bricks. Now these bushes are super simple, basically a quartz block and a bush on top. That is literally it, nothing else. Then I put up a nice little clock. It was supposed to be a clock. Of course in Minecraft it's too small and too tiny to notice, but those little red wool blocks, they're pretty cool. Then I had to quickly fill up that wall over there, and then we're nearing the end, guys. So the train track is now fixed. It was filled before, but it is now fixed, and now I'm just making it look all together and nicely. Instead of just having it end abruptly, I wanted it to have a nice round edge, and the train track just goes out a little bit. Then the final touch is adding a little bit of variation to the floor, and then we are done. Isn't this pretty cool? It was so quick and it looks pretty insane from the inside. Of course you can improve on this on the outside, but this is just for the inside. I'm quite happy with this. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any suggestions, post them down below right now and I'll read it. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye bye. Also, don't forget to like the video.